Ten,
Stand by
nine,
to take studio.
7, 6,
Stand by camera 1, mics 1 and
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Hello MCHS and welcome back to another episode of MCTV. I'm your host Rose Van Brabant.
And I'm Chelsea Taylor. Today on our show, we'll have a look at the NHL lockout and the grade 9 construction class. But first, our top story.
As you may remember, MCHS recently held the 18th annual Western Canadian Challenge Volleyball Tournament. The turnout was huge, and the senior boys and girls teams played valiantly, doing MCHS proud. Fortunately, our very talented reporter and my wonderful co-host, Chelsea Taylor, was there to cover this extravagant story. Let's take a look, shall we?
October 18th to the 20th, MCHS hosted the 18th annual Lions Western Canadian Challenge Volleyball Tournament.
It started about 18 years ago where they contrived something to try to have the biggest tournament, I believe, in North America, and so it started with 96 teams. And then we got people basically from the States and most parts of Canada.
One of the problems with it being that big is that there were too many games overall, and some teams didn't get enough games in because there were just so many. So it was reduced probably about 10 years ago to 48 teams, which is still the largest in Canada.
Being the size of the tournament that it is, sponsors played a huge role, especially the Lions Club of Morinville and St. Albert.
They've been supporting WCC from day one with just being part of in terms of helping, giving sponsorship so that we can help run the tournament, just having a presence and just really inspiring what community is all about and how much it takes to run a tournament of this magnitude.
They have helped with their members being here to serve breakfast on Saturday morning. They have helped with the advertising. They've been a big part of it.
We make sure that they're part of the presentation because without them, WCC probably would not be what it is.
This tournament is very exciting for all participants.
They're working hard and they're very motivated and they show great leadership, so it makes it easy to coach. So I don't know, it's just a wonderful experience.
It's crazy, so much adrenaline, it's exhilarating, scary, that's a lot of fun. It's an honor and I've been wanting to do it my whole life.
There was a high level of difficulty, but our teams did the best they could.
The girls' team had a tough haul. They were in a strong pool, and it was a challenge for them. The boys did better. They ended up losing in a match that they probably should have won, but it's a very good experience.
This year's 18th annual volleyball tournament went fantastically, and we're all looking forward to next year's. This is Emmett Baker from MCTV Sports reporting.
Last September, NHL management announced a lockout against the players. The lockout, entering its 60th day, still has no end in sight. We sent reporters Daniel Foley and Eric DePatti to the Morinville Arena to get local reaction.
Morinville's Ray McDonald Center to interview some people about the NHL lockout.
To me, it's no big deal. It doesn't affect my day-to-day life. I enjoy watching hockey, but it's well beyond me. A lot of people making a lot of money and complaining about not making enough money. The owners have some valid points and the players have some valid points, and it's up to them to come to a compromise and make the decisions and to get hockey back on the ice.
Well, I'm disappointed that both sides couldn't have come to an agreement during the summer when there was plenty of time. Unfortunately, it's now and we're anxious to see them come back.
As long as it's not the taxpayers' money and it's just a bunch of idiots' money. And I think that they're just being babies.
In some respects, I think some players are overpaid. I tend to see players have their best years, the years that they're coming up for contracts, and so their contracts get bumped up. I like the more of a base salary, and you get paid for your performance. The more goals you get, the more bonus money you get. I think everybody's losing, including the fans and the players and the owners, because it's just giving a bad taste to all the fans, and It's happened already recently with them having a lockout, and I don't believe they're getting any fans excited about the game anymore. If not, you're turning fans off the game.
I think there'll be mediation and there'll be a compromise between the two sides. Hope it comes soon.
This is Daniel Foley reporting for MCTV Sports, signing off.
As of last week, winter has literally blanketed the town of Morinville.
Yeah, we're practically up to our knees in snow.
To see if it will get any better, here's our very first Spanish weather forecast by Yaxela Lazara Alfonso Rodriguez. Yaxela?
Hey, thanks, Chelsea and Rose. Este es el mapa de Canadá. Aquí les presentaremos a Vancouver, que estará en 8 grados la temperatura, a Regina, que estará en menos 2 grados. En Toronto estará algo muy soleado, pero también un poco baja la temperatura. En Yellowknife estará a menos 14 grados la temperatura. En White Rose estará a menos 9 grados la temperatura. En St. John's estará a 6 grados la temperatura y en Halifax estará a 3 grados la temperatura. Este es el mapa de Morinville. En Morinville, de Alberta. En Alberta estará a menos 9 grados la temperatura en High Level. En Jasper estará a 0 grados la temperatura. En Banff estará a menos 1 grado la temperatura. En Calgary a 4 grados. En Fort McMurray a menos 1 grado la temperatura. Y en Edmonton a 4 grados. Aquí estará, este es el mapa de Morinville, que estará a 1 grado Celsius la temperatura. En Gwent estará a 10 kilómetros por hora. La humedad será relativamente en 83% grados. El sol descenderá a las 8:01 am y caerá a las 4:35 pm. Este es el mapa de los 7 días, que aquí estará algo nublado, pero algo también con mucho sol, pero no tanto como la otra semana, que hubo bastante frío, pero muy cálido también. Back to Rose.
Since the school's opening in 1994, one of the most popular options at MCHS has been construction. In this class, students are taught to create masterpieces out of metal and wood. Our reporter Erica Obishow went on over to get a behind-the-scenes look.
Hi, this is MCTV, and we're here at the grade 9 construction class. We have asked Mr. Wishnowski how he feels about the students and teaching his class.
I've always been interested in building things, whether it's welding or woodworking. So I figured of course I enjoy kids. So I figured I could put two together and enjoy teaching students.
Then we asked about the students' opinion on their projects.
Because you work on stuff that's really cool. I'm working on a wood clock.
It's really interesting to learn how to build new things. So
I love it because it's got to do something with wood. I love building stuff.
Most times kids are really responsive and they enjoy it in here, and when the kids are enjoying it, I'm enjoying it.
Because it's fun, you get to make stuff, like folding stools and clocks.
While construction is hard to teach and learn, Mr. Wishnowski's explanations and enthusiasm helps teaches the class.
Some things are hard to do, like getting good cuts on the wood and making sure you don't ruin the project. So
it's always a challenge. Sometimes construction is all about problem solving. You know, how to build something a certain way, how to fit something together properly, or something's wrong, how do you fix it? And so as far as being easy, to me, there's always a way to solve a problem. It just might take a little time.
He explains them very well. Our teacher, Mr. W.
And this has been it for the grade 9 construction class. This is MCTV. I'm Sonia Seiko reporting.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Join hosts Taryn Voss and Cassie Radcliffe for our next show scheduled next week.
Dixila, how's the weather looking for the rest of the week?
Estará buena, pero no tanto frío.
Buena. Once again, thanks for watching.
For all of us at MCTV News, I'm Chelsea Taylor.
I'm Yaxela Rodriguez.
And I'm Rose Van Brevet. Have a great afternoon MCHS, and go Wolves go!